Now a fixture that predates the majority. Away we go, amongst a raucous Cascadian cacophony. You'll find two sides and two cities that simply can't stand the idea of the other. Suriensi twisting and turning into the path of Ferreira. First real save, Rothrock with a follow-up, but the offside flag raised. No goal.
That's exactly where he likes to hang out, on that far post there, and you can see here as the ball got caught back, Rothrock starting from an offside position. Easy decision from the assistant referee, but
Timbers now looking to interrogate. Forward it goes for Kelsey. Very good intervention and behind for a corner. Here's Anthony, the Brazilian. Combining with Da Costa. Here's Kelsey. And Brandon Bylet fly! And via a deflection. History.
you need characters like that on nights like tonight, where we'll have the manager. Responsibility needs to come from within the team, and Chara has the experience.
Flurry of Timbers manoeuvring forward, and Kelsey has scored. Well, Jack Cassidy said he wouldn't expect today to be perfect, but that's a pretty perfect opening 18 minutes for Portland Timbers. And first blood is Rose City Reds.
Just been solid defensively, and the Sounders have a narrow structure, which means you're going to allow time and space right into those little pockets in the wide areas. And how about this for a ball in? Perfectly weighted into the path of Kelsey. Such a wonderful ball, just stood up from Forey right into the onrushing head of Kelsey, who just uses the momentum of the ball to carry it forward over the head of Andrew Thomas and into the back of the net and in the rafters.
Giving a helping hand is the Portuguese designated player, David Da Costa. Here is David Da Costa, the angle against him. Very good save from Thomas. Very nearly fell for Kelsey once again. That's it into Kelsey. It's a lovely loitering ball forward now for Anthony on the far side. With Da Costa in support, Anthony goes alone! Pushed to one side by Andrew Thomas in spectacular fashion.
Good winger, you can see that big switch is going to isolate him, and he's going to drive towards the interior. The outside run from Da Costa poses some questions. It looks like it might take a slight deflection here off Kosarienzi. Just gets enough, that could make it different.
So again, for those of you joining us late, a single solitary goal from Kevin Kelsey, the difference between the two sides thus far on Derby Day here in the Pacific Northwest. Rothrock looking to change that. Across it comes Ferreira and Kosarienzi, and back across it goes and away. Netcam replay is brought to you by AT&T.
This is a lovely little turn here from Rothrock, and then a first-time ball from Ferreira. It's just brilliant, and Pantemis is off his line, and that's going in.
Forward now for Portland Timbers, into the path of Lassiter, across the face it goes. Reagan is there to meet it. Nuhu scooping high into the Cascadian sky. Diego Chara. And Da Costa let fly. And into the grasp of Andrew Thomas. Either side of the Sounders. Portland Timbers have another up their sleeve. It's Lassiter! And in the end, ricochets back into the path of a Portland Timbers player and up and over.
Lassiter scored these in his MLS career, and he just goes around the wall, but the left foot allows him to curl it towards the net there, and it would have been tight as whether Thomas could come over, and really good first half from them to quiet things down, although the Sounders are going to try to change that.
Well, the news coming into this second half is that there has been a change at half-time. Jordan Morris has departed, and the Timbers go on the prowl for two. Da Costa across the face of goal. Didn't fall fortuitously for them, but it does fall for Anthony! And into the grasp of Andrew Thomas for now. So Da Costa and Lassiter over the ball. Towards the back post they do go. By across the face of goal it goes, it's two! Kamal Miller with the goal. And amongst a sea of Seattle silence, it's Portland Timbers. Delirious on Derby Day in Cascadia.
To win duels, to do the simple things right, to take your chances when they come. They did that in the first half, and the last piece of it, the set pieces. You can see it's a really tight line there. It looks like maybe Jackson Reagan does leave him on. And Brandon Bai wins that first header. It's often the second ball that's most dangerous, and Kamal Miller, such a good job of tracking the flight of it. Just makes a beeline towards the 6, takes it off the bounce, and the Timbers now up 2-0 to begin the second half. What a dream start for them. Seattle are shocked.
Chara into Bassett. Kelsey and the Timbers in full flow. Da Costa looking to make it 3. It's David Da Costa. And towards goal it goes, it is 3. And all the noise you hear comes from the corner here at Lumen Field.
This is textbook transition play. Excellent hold up from Anthony. Good patience. That ball right there from Chara. That releases Bassett, who gets on the half turn. Then Kelsey releases to Da Costa, who gets sized up one-on-one. And here he could have maybe had a go of it, but that extra bit of patience to pick his head up and find Bassett on the far side of the pitch. See him just absolutely busting it to get to that far side. And in his first taste of the Cascadia Cup for Portland, they have just put the exclamation point on it, although it's early. 3-0 Portland. How about this?
Here's Da Costa. Down the line for Anthony. The matchday results presented by AT&T. But Anthony's in here! Very good save, but it's scrambled in for 4! Amongst a sea of boos now. Portland Timbers in dreamland. It's 4.
See, who already has the first goal in this match. Number 9 just sniffs this one out. That may be one of the easiest goals he'll score all season. Been one of the most successful clubs in Major League Soccer, the most successful at going to Mexico, winning the CONCACAF Champions League.
Can they find success here? Good save from Pantemis. Nudged away only into the path of Rothrock. Myriad of rave green awaiting the service. Rusnak's ball in, the heads go up, it's headed downwards, it's a really good save from Pantemis. Had to be sharp, had to be alert, did the Canadian. Well, if Seattle have any plans to get themselves back into the realm of relevance, this vital. Rusnak, another save from Pantemis. Anthony taking the ball to the corner, but Rothrock on hand for the home side. Rothrock down, penalty! Well, it'll take a Herculean effort for the Sounders to get themselves back on level terms.
This is exactly what the Sounders need. Just somebody to make a play, to fight for a loose ball, to scrap, to show that fight. The contact was so glancing that it came just outside the area, and that's why he's been sent over to the monitor to take a look, decide for himself.
And this is what Rosendo Mendoza is seeing, and as soon as the official went over to the VAR monitor, we caught a glimpse of Paul Rothrock looking up into the sky.
This is the best angle there. It looks like there's slight contact on the ankle, and you can see just above the knee there, but both of which look to me outside of the box, and I think that's the right decision to send him over to have a look at this.
There you have it. Free kick. No penalty. Rothrock and co looking to find something. Kingston. Cleverly done from him. It's another really, really smart save from Pantemis. And it comes from Rusnak. Headed towards goal. It's a fabulous header. Wonderfully done. And scored from the boy from Federal Way. Hassani Dodson with his first goal as a Seattle Sounder. It'll mean so much to him.
See Dodson in a crowd here. He just comes off. Actually.
And Portland once more. Da Costa. Space opened up for him. Da Costa's in behind. And it will be 5. Alexander Aravena with his first goal for Portland Timbers. It's head-turning, jaw-dropping, tail-twisting for Portland Timbers.
Going full speed, the presence of mind. Once he beats his man, you see the little roll here. An extra little touch to burst around the side, and then the presence of mind to pick his head
for
up.
Portland Timbers. It's one of those nights that will live in the memory for a long, long time. Portland Timbers have come to the backyard of the old enemy and thumped them.